Good afternoon, good afternoon, good afternoon. Today is still Saturday, June 14th, 2025, back with another episode. Thank y'all for tuning in. I really appreciate it. I ain't gonna lie to y'all, man. I'm really frustrated right now. I've been, over the last couple of weeks, dare I say the last couple of months, maybe a year or so, been feeling not right. But and pretty much for the same reason most people are. We got a lot going on, I know. But lately, dealing with these current circumstances, situations, happenings, I'm beginning to get a little more frustrated again over something new. People, the mindset of a large number of Americans. And I am frustrated because I know I come from an era when America was strong. I still remember how we used to be. I ain't talking about no racism and bigotry and all that. I'm talking about when America was strong. When I look with an unbiased eye, not playing the race card, not playing the victim card. When I look like that, I'm able, even as a black man in America, able to see a time when America really was great. When America really was strong. It ain't no more. But when I look with unbiased eyes, when I look through the eyes of a black man that's not playing the race card, when I look through the eyes of a black man that's not playing victim, I'm not a victim. I'm not accepting that. I'm not accepting that there's something I can't do in America. I'm not hearing that. Ain't nobody gonna tell me that. You can tell me, but I ain't listening. You can't tell me there's something I can't do right now in America only because I'm black. You can't tell me that no more. I used to fall for that. I used to buy that. I don't no more. Because I stopped listening to it, and I stopped buying into it, and I started noticing I can do any goddamn thing I want to do if I'm willing to put in the work. And I look back at all the things that I didn't accomplish, all the things that I didn't do, because, man, I was sorry. I was late. I didn't feel like it. Got nothing to do with I was black. I didn't feel like it. Didn't want to. I wanted it given to me. Somebody owed me something. I'm just speaking for me. I can't speak for nobody else. So now in my mindset, I'm able to look back and remember when America was great, even as a black man. It was great for me. We were strong. America was strong. We stood on business. We wasn't nothing to play with. Whether we were Democrat or Republicans, we shared one common theme in America, no matter what political party you was. We were strong. We may have disagreed with each other on policy, but overall, America was still strong. We're a wet paper towel now. Liberalism is a mental disorder that has permeated our society all the way down to our core and made us weak as a wet paper towel. I've often heard liberal Democrats say we are laughing stock around the world because of Trump. You're right. We are a laughing stock around the world. It ain't called the Trump. We were a laughing stock before Trump ever showed up on the political scene. I'm reading through some comments. And on my last video, I blamed the flooding of illegal immigrants into America on the Democrats. Big boy. You can't just blame one side. You got to blame both sides. If you've been following me for a minute, you know I'm an independent. I don't care nothing about Republicans no more than I care about Democrats. I just call it how I see it. And as of right now, what I see with the issue we're dealing with right now with the open borders and people out here in the streets siding with illegal immigrants, as far as what I see, those are Democrats. That's why I'm coming against the Democrats on this issue only. I often say Democrats and Republicans are the same. We can't trust either one of them. But I don't, unless they being silent about it, I don't hear any Republicans coming forward saying, I'm a Republican and I'm for these illegals. We should allow them in, unchecked. I'm only hearing Democrats doing that. Self-proclaimed Democrats. I know they're Democrats because they say they are. If there are the Republican that's doing it, I haven't heard any of them come out and say, I'm Republican and I'm for illegal immigrants being able to just run free. I haven't heard a Republican say that. Not saying that there's not Republicans that feel that way. They're not announcing that they're Republicans. So the reason I am coming after Democrats on the open border and our national security, because we don't know who's in here because of the open border, that was a Democrat policy, not Republicans. Republicans that I know, which is right now the main Republican is the president, saying get their ass up out of here if they're undocumented. Yes, they should be able to work here. We ain't gonna keep going through that same thing. I done said it over again how I feel about it. I'm not gonna keep on beating a dead horse, banging that same drum. If you didn't hear me the other 10 times I said, you ain't gonna hear it now either. Sorry. No, I'm not. What I'm frustrated about the most is this. Well, one of the things. When I'm being reminded of how weak we have become as a nation. Not all of us, but too many. When I was a child, a young man, young boy, young lad, young whippersnapper, I was a proud member of the Boy Scouts of America before the scandals. When you had to be a boy to be in the Boy Scouts of America, I come from that time. When you had to identify as a boy and nobody had a problem with it, you saying Boy Scouts are for boys only. I come from that era of Boy Scouts. And one of the teachings I was taught as a member of the boys only Boy Scouts was that my rights end where the next man's rights begin. We all have rights as American citizens, but my rights don't trump yours, and yours don't trump mine. My rights end where yours begin. Now, with that being said, that's for American citizens. Citizens of America. So I'm reading comments about, it's not just about illegal immigration, big boy, it's about human rights. It's about human rights. What about my human rights? You so concerned about the rights or whatever rights the damn illegal immigrants have to come and invade a foreign land. Do the people of that land that just got invaded have any rights? The illegal immigrants' rights end where my rights begin. Their rights don't trump mine. No pun intended with the Trump. So let's get this understood. Me as an American citizen, I have rights here in this country that I pay taxes in this country that I served in the military at one time to protect this country. I have rights here as a man that was born and raised here, Mobile, Alabama, General Hospital, not the soap opera. I was born here. I have rights, and my rights don't lay down to some type of human rights of some illegal immigrant. You know who you are with the comment about, well, it's about the human rights. What human rights are being violated by me having the right to live in a country that is protected from invasion? Me having the right as an American citizen to be protected from all enemies, foreign and domestic. What about my rights? Those of y'all who so concerned about the rights of some people that are not even from here. It's like their rights are more important than mine. I should say to hell with my rights so they can have what they want. Even though I risked my life and was willing to die for the rights that I was guaranteed. Those rights mean nothing now, according to some people in our nation. When you are under attack, I come from an era that when you're fighting and you defending your life is on the line. There is no such thing as fighting fair. What the hell is that? We have people in our nation now that believe that you should fight fair. Whether fair, fight when your life is in danger. We're not in the ring fighting against Floyd Mayweather for the championship belt. Then you fight fair. We're not in a basketball match, football match, none of that. Then you got rules and fight fair. When you fighting for your life against an enemy that's trying to kill you, there is no such thing as a fair fight. Gumdrop, snowflake, who raised you? Miss Muffet, who sat on a tuffet, eating her porridge and whey. That's who raised y'all. I wasn't raised like that. When it comes to self-defense, no fair fight, only survival. I must survive over you if you attack me. Once you attack me, there is no fairness about what I can do to disarm and disable you who attacked me. Do y'all not understand? Or maybe you don't, but you will, that we are under attack. That human rights bull that y'all talking about is out the window when you are under attack by someone. When someone is out to destroy you, the only human rights that matter now are yours. When you're the one that's being attacked. The attacker no longer has human rights. They gave up their human rights when they attacked you and violated your rights as a human. Is anyone following me? If I attack you and put your life in danger, I voluntarily give up my human rights because I violated your human rights to be safe and not have to defend your life against me. When I violated your human rights, I gave up my human rights. Is that hard for some of y'all to understand? And if so, I don't give a damn. That's the way it is. In the words of Run DMC, it's like that. and that's the way it is. Huh! So if we are under attack, which we are, whether you refuse to acknowledge it or not, and no, I'm not talking about the people that just only want to come here and work and provide a better life for their family. If that's you who's listening to me, if you are one of those immigrants, even if you are illegal, I have no beef or quarrel with you. You should do it the legal way, but I have no beef with you if that really is your mission. The problem is, how do I know that if you are undocumented? How do I know what you're here for if I don't even know you're here? So if you are one of them people that may be listening to me while you hiding behind a whatever, let's get this understood. I'm not your enemy. I'm not against you. I don't hate you. I don't have no problem with you wanting to provide a better life for your family, because I want to do the same for mine. Who I'm really talking about is the people that want to destroy this country. If you just want to come here and work, you ain't trying to destroy the country. But I have no way of knowing the difference of who you are and the ones who are here to destroy the country if neither one of y'all are documented. I don't know who you are. The same way in the country you came from, y'all don't want people in your country that you don't know who it is. That's all I'm saying. So now, with that being said, I'm directing my anger toward the people who I know are coming here to start some ish. I'm directing my anger to the people that I know are coming here to unalive Americans because they hate America, that they are our enemy. If you're not our enemy, I'm not talking to you. But we are being invaded along with Sanchez and Maria that's coming here to work. We're also being invaded by people that want to blow this sumbitch up. Do y'all not understand that that's who I'm talking about? So therefore, we are being invaded. Human rights don't count no more. We are at war. When you're on the battlefield and bullets flying at you, you can't be sitting up there reading a book of rights. You're trying to get out of there alive. Once upon a time, when America was strong, we understood that. Now we have some liberal pansies. Where y'all come from, I don't know. But what I do know, America would not survive with that mindset that has taken over. We are done. One incident, one actual battle now, where we're going to be tested by some real men, we are done. Over with. Kaput. And y'all that are protesting, ain't going to be no need to protest. You ain't going to have nothing to protest. You ain't going to have nothing to protest for. If we are attacked, it's over. We will not win another battle. Not a real one. Over. If it ain't something where we can drop bombs on, if it's something where we're going to have to actually fight, shoot, unalive somebody, America won't survive. Too soft. It's over with. Forget about it. We're living in a society right now where we got people out here where we went to war and you had to shoot the enemy and you happen to hit them in the head and unalive them. We have people in America that will protest you because you could have shot them in the leg. They're going to say, why you ain't shoot them in the leg? I bullshit you not. You didn't have to shoot them. The enemy shooting at you. Bin Laden brother. He's 6'9", and he said, la, 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 while he's shooting at you, and you happen to hit him in the head, you will have protests lining the streets of California and other liberal states protesting that you shot him in the head instead of in the leg. You didn't have to shoot him there. You could have shot him in the leg. What about his human rights? That's what they're going to be telling you. Make America great again. It's too late. Get it, got it good. Bye.